Okay, so in this tutorial, we'll see how we can use one of the options of 3D slicers, which is the view controller option, and we would understand how we can work with the sample data, visualize it in different ways. So for that, we need to first download some sample data. We can simply do it by clicking on this file button, and it shows us this option of download sample data. Simply click on it, and from here we have a wide array of options to choose from. We can select MRI scans or CT scans, DTIs, WIs, CTAs, whatever you like. So for this example, I'm going to take the example of this MRI with brain tumor, because I am intending to use this MRI in the future for tumor segmentation and show you how we can segment out the tumor from this and then overlay it on top of this MRI and visualize it in the later videos. So as you can see, this is a 3D MRI and it has three different views. This is the axial view, this is the coronal view, and this is the sagittal view. So simply, if you want to focus on only one view, you can simply do it by double clicking on it and it will take you over here. You can zoom in, zoom out, whatever you want to do. If you want to perform some delicate task or intricate details you want to focus on, you can do that as well. And simply, if you want to go back to the original form, you can go back by double clicking the same way, like this. As you can see, you can also zoom in, zoom out, but what if you have changed the position of it like this and you notice that all the other MRIs are on the original position but this one is not? So to reset it, you can simply click on this button. You can see over here, just click it and it will reset the field of view, as you can see, like this. So other than that, in a 3D MRI image, you know that it is a combination of, or in the 3D MRI image there are different 2D images that are stacked together, right? So in order to see those stacked images, you can scroll through this window, and as you can see, you are scrolling through the slices of the 3D image for the axial view. Same is the case for the coronal view and the sagittal view. Okay, so once we are done with the initial exploration of the data or the visualization of it, we want to do some more cool things, right? So for that, you can see this drop down list. Simply click on it and select the view controller option. In the view controllers option, you can see that you have these three views that look something like this. As I discussed earlier, the red one is the shows the axial slice, green shows coronal slice, and yellow shows the sagittal slices. Now I just want to maybe visualize it, and I want to see how it would look like in 3D view. Okay, so for that, simply I can click on this I button and you can see it looks something like this. I want to show you this in a better way, so I'm going to drag it a little like this. As you can see, this is the axial view, which is taken from top to down. We can also move this 3D view like this by moving from right to left. It is going from top to down, and if we are going from left to right, it is going from bottom to up, like this, right? Similarly, if we want to see how coronal view would look like, we can click on this I button, which is next to this coronal, like this, and it will show us the coronal view, which looks something like this, from back to front and front to back. And same is the case with sagittal view. We can click on it, and as you can see, we get the side view, right? But what if we want to apply something, or if we want to view this slice and we want to make sure that the same function is applied on all the other views as well? To ensure that, we can simply click on these two rings. As you can see over here, we can simply click on them. This will link all these slices together. Now whatever we perform on this slides, for example, if we want to view this slice, we can simply click on it and all the three views will also be visible as well, because we have connected those links, meaning we have linked the slices, right? So there are so many other options to choose from. For example, if we click on these two double arrows that you can see for the axial view, we can do the same for coronal and sagittal as well. In this first option is for when you have tumor masks as well. For example, if you have labeled this tumor region and you want to overlay it on top of this MRI, you can input it and then use this drop down to overlay this mask on this MRI, right? Other than that, there are so many other options. For example, these three arrows will show you the coordinate system or the orientation markers of the MRI. For example, if I want to see the axis or the coordinates of it, they look something like this. This is the RS coordinate, meaning that it is right to left. It is taken from right to left, anterior and superior coordinate system. Other than that, if you want to see how the human would look like when the MRI was taken, you can click on this human option and it would show you that the axial view was taken like this, the coronal like this, and the sagittal like this. Okay, so there are so many other options to choose from. Like if you click on this option, maybe it would show you the manual spacing and the field of view. This becomes very handy when you're working with pre-processing steps and making sure that all the MRIs that you have acquired from different scanners are standardized. You want to make sure that the field of view for all the MRIs is also same. So this option allows you to keep track of it as well. Other than that, there are so many other options to choose from. For example, you can pin this option, and as you can see, it would highlight the number of slices like this. The red band around the slice shows that this is an axial slice, the yellow shows that this is the sagittal slice, and the green shows that this is the coronal slice. So if you are doing something to one of these views, it would be reflected on this view as well, right? So you can also undo this by clicking on the same option as well. Coming to this 3D view, maybe I want to focus on it, so I'm going to double click on this like this. As you can see, you have this pinning option. If you click on it, it would pin all these options. There are so many cool ways to visualize it. For example, I want to maybe spin it to see how it would look like. Just for fun, I'm going to click it like this. Now it shows me all the three views in a spinning motion so that I can get a better idea. Other than that, I can also do this rocking motion that looks something like this. Next, I can also add this human as I did to the other views. I can add a human to this as well. For example, it would look something like this. If I try to select the coordinate system, it would look something like this. So there are so many cool options to visualize the data in different ways and making sure that we get the most information from visualizing so that we can properly work on the data, right? So there are so many options. Other than that, if you want to make sure, for example, I will stop this rocking motion and I want to make sure that the MRI stays this way and it doesn't rotate like in a clumsy manner, I'm simply going to right click and select this tilt lock. This has locked the MRI. Now if I try to move it or try to rotate it or something from up to down, I can't do it because it is on a tilting lock. So there's that. There are so many other options, so many different things that you can do. You can also reset the view as we did with this slice as well, like this, and it would do something like this. So these are all the options that view controller provides. Next, when we will do the segmentation, we will see how we can use this view controller to overlay these masks and visualize these masks in different ways. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it.